Alrighty, we are back now, so let's get this show started.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Universal Wrestling Women's World Championship.
Welcome everyone to the show. If you watch on YouTube, sorry for the immediate start to the match, to the show. But we're kicking things off with the UWF Women's Championship, and here comes the challenger, Sierra, accompanied by Madison. Obviously, if Sierra loses this match, her and the Bad Girls cannot challenge for the Women's Championship as long as the Q Queen is the champion. The only exception is if Catherine wins the Women's Chamber match later on in the night. So yeah, welcome everyone on Twitch chat, even if anyone in Twitch chat right now. And welcome everyone watching on YouTube when this is uploaded. This is Twisted Chamber, our second to last pay-per-view of the season. And what a season it's been. What a season it has been. This is our first time doing UWF, and it's been a great season to kick off this company. And here comes the UWF Women's Champion, the Cube Queen, the leader of the Terrors, accompanied by Bowser and Dr. Eggman. The only reason why they are here at ringside for the Cube Queen is because they do not have a match. Because they're no longer the tag team champions, because they got beat for the titles by Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. So now they're just going to decide to accompany the Q Queen and be at ringside for this match. Like the two loyal servants that they are. Apparently. Q Queen brought them here in the first place, so they're trying to take over and destroy the world. Obviously, destroy the planet did not work out as well, but they still have aspirations of taking over this company. That's why we gotta get those titles off of them. And hopefully Sierra can do that right now against the
Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, the Big Queen. And her opponent from the edge of reality, the Universal Wrestling Women's World Champion, the
Mr. Slay, welcome into the Twitch chat. You are just in time for our opening match. The Cube Queen versus Sierra for the Women's Championship. And Slay, I will say this already, and for the folks out, the next match will be the Steel Cage match. But anyways, here we go. Sierra, Cube Queen, let's get it on, and Sierra right out the gate with a drop kick. She knows what she needs to do. She's beaten the Cube Queen once in tag team action. She wants to do it again in singles action, knowing that her past singles action attempts against the Cube Queen have failed. Maybe this one is it. But right now, Cube Queen seems like now she's taking control of this match. Had to restart. We saw it a bit early, but I had to restart the stream because 2K wouldn't even load this gosh dang match. Both because of all the custom arena, and all these CAWs that we have in the ring and at ringside. So that's why it took me a moment to get everything set up. But right now, Cube Queen just taunting. But wait! Sorry for that burp, guys. Sorry. But Sierra knocking down Cube Queen off the middle turnbuckle. Now pushing her into the corner. And a cheap shot from the champion. A cheap shot from the champ. Sierra once again pushing Cube Queen into the corner. And yet again, another cheap shot for the women's champion. But wait, what a forearm from Sierra. Cover. Kick out at 1 from the Cube Queen. And now, what a German suplex. And now the Cube Queen laughing maniacally. And now Cube Queen's the one pushing Sierra into the corner. And yet another cheap shot. Cube Queen right now just dominating Sierra right now. Can Sierra fight back? Uh-oh. Sierra with the reversal. Taking down the Cube Queen right there. Moonsault. Now what's Sierra faking? She gets gouged in the face, and what a clothesline from the Cube Queen. Always been this unstoppable. And now, this taunting Sierra now. Again. And now what the hell is Bowser doing? Is he... Oh, he's probably taking off the turnbuckle. And now, Cube Queen with those Cube Bombs. Cover. Is that enough? Sierra kicking out at 1. Sierra reversing that. And I was looking for that elevated powerbomb, but no. Now Sierra trying to fight back. There's a powerbomb. Ain't a elevated one, but that will work. Eggman trying to get into, was doing something, and elbow drop from Sierra. She's got to get Cube Queen back into the ring now. Sierra fired up right now. Moonsault. Cover, that might be enough. Was that enough? No, kick out at 1 from the Cube Queen. And a clothesline to make sure. Sierra was looking for a spear. Instead, the Cube Queen with a cube hammer. Cover. Sierra kicks out. And now the Cube Queen's arguing with the referee. I wouldn't turn your back on Sierra. Can Sierra do it? What power from Sierra doing squats. What a stalling suplex. Standing moonsault. Yes, sir, Mr. Slay. Power. And now, Cube Queen with the reversal. And once again, triple power bombs. And now once again, taunting at Sierra. Playing with her food. I wouldn't taunt for that long. Yeah, I would have taunted for that long. Because now, Cube Queen's in a submission hold. Trying to be cocky. All evil and maniacal. And now, Sierra trying to mount a comeback. That's Cube Queen in the corner. Now Sierra. Back knees. Referee's distracted. Was distracted. And now, what is this? Bowser distracting Sierra. Wait a minute. Sierra. With a power bomb. Cube Queen kicking out. And now reversing that. And another Cube Hammer to Sierra. Cover. The Cube Queen retains. Oh, Sierra fought so... She came extremely close. But, at the end, the Cube Queen retains once again. And now, the bad girls won't be able to challenge for the Women's Championship unless Catherine later in the night wins the Women's Chamber match. That is the last chance for the bad girls to get a title shot against the Cube Queen. If Catherine loses, then they have to wait until someone dethrones the Cube Queen. But still, your women's champion. The Cube Queen. But up next, we got another title match. Who's ready for the UWF International Championship Steel Cage match? As the challenger, Cameron Frost, looking to get the title back. He's got to defeat the three-time international champion, Malachi McFly. Here comes the challenger, Cameron Frost. He won the title at Bash at North Pole in a triple threat match, and then lost the title back to McFly at the Royal Rumble in a Falls Count Anywhere match. This is it, the final match between these two for the International Championship, and it's inside a steel cage match where the only way to win is pinfall and submission. That is right. No escape. You're not allowed. Leaving the cage results in nothing. You don't win the match. So both Frost and McFly have to stay in the cage. This will make things interesting. But here comes the three-time international champion, Malachi McFly. Malachi has had one hell of a season here at UWF, winning the International Championship 3 times this season. He is 1% this season's MVP. Without a doubt, this season's men's MVP of the year. Now you may be wondering, Emperor's probably close, but Emperor's been dominant while McFly has just been impressive and just outstanding. So that's why I am giving Malachi McFly MVP of the season over someone like the Emperor. But tonight McFly has a tough task ahead. One more match with Cameron Frost inside a steel cage.
Introducing the challenger from Fargo, North Dakota, weighing in at 229 pounds, Cameron Frost. And his opponent from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 234 pounds, the Universal Wrestling International Champion, Mr. Malcolm McFlyboy.
Here we go. Rules of the steel cage match. Only way to win is by pinfall or submission. Escaping the cage will not count for the win. Here we go. International Championship. One more time. Cameron Frost, Malachi McFly. Here we go. And McFly out the gate has the upper hand on Frost. What a springboard move from McFly. McFly right now on the upper hand on Cameron Frost. Obviously McFly suffering a huge loss last episode, courtesy of Cameron Frost Frost, his surprise opponent for McFly last episode, Goomper. We don't know how the hell Frost managed to convince the ring general, but he did. And Goomper obliterated McFly. And now, Frost looking to pick apart the left of pieces that Goomper left for Frost to pick apart at. Now Frost. And now, oh, McFly. Roll up. And this is only our second steel cage match here in UWF. The first one was between Freddie Mercury and Ethan Page back at UWF Frontier. So, little fun fact for y'all who've been watching this series for a long time. And now McFly sending Frost into the ropes. And the UWF International Champion on a roll right now. McFly ain't letting up right now. He wants to end this with Frost once and for all. Put Frost behind him. And retain the International Championship. And now McFly looking for some sort of uppercut, mid-air uppercut or something. And Frost sends McFly into the steel cage wall. And now Frost dragging McFly. And now Cameron has the upper hand on McFly. And now, uh-oh, Cameron Frost, cold punch. Cover to become a two-time international champion. Malachi kicks out at 1 because for some reason these steel cage matches, there are slow counts. And now, Frost was looking for a frigid death, but McFly reverses. And now Malachi, what is he looking for? Uh-oh. We don't see this often. McFly driver. Cover. Cameron kicks out at 1. See, look, this is why these steel cage matches are tough, because of these slow counts. These competitors are managing to be able to kick out their finishers at 1 due to the slow count nature of a steel cage match. And now Frost. Oh, what a punch, what a form from Cameron Frost. Now Frost. Oh, what another form. And now McFly with the reversal. And now just punching at the face of Cameron Frost. But a clothesline takes down McFly. He gets up and eats a springboard form. And now a knee shot from Cameron Frost. Remember, escaping the cage is not going to be able to work in this one. And a top rope forearm from Cameron Frost. Now cover is not enough. McFly kicking out again at 1. Oh no. Cameron looking for it again. No, he's looking for a sleeper. He's got a sleeper in on McFly. Is McFly gonna tap or pass out? No! McFly getting out of it. And now, McFly. Stun gun. Malachi getting this crowd fired up. Now what is he looking for? Misses the double axe handle from the top rope. And into the steel cage wall goes McFly. And he's busted open. But McFly ain't gonna let that stop him, bust him open. Just made McFly more terminated to try to win this match and retain the title. Suplex from McFly. And now, using the ropes. And now, Cameron Frost reverses. And now, McFly, I don't know what the hell he was doing. But wait, a drop kick! What a surprise drop kick from McFly! Surprising Frost, but seems like Frost is back up. And now kicks into the corner. And now Frost. The corner kick. Cover is not enough. McFly kicking out again. Now Frost looking to end this, it looks like. And there it is. Frigid Death. Cover. Cameron Frost regains the International Championship. McFly fought hard, but at the end, that bastard Cameron Frost regains the International Championship. And unfortunately for McFly, there's no more rematch for him. He's got to go to the back of the line this time. But McFly, you got to give it to him. He had one hell of a run as International Champion throughout his 3 reigns as champion. But now it is Cameron Frost's time. And you know he's probably going to be a champion that does not want to defend his title. You already know if anyone wants a title match, he's probably going to immediately say no. So, but Cameron Frost, a 2-time international champion now. But once again, you're now 2-time international champion, Cameron Frost. But up next, we got John Cena taking on Trevor Phillips. Trevor attacked Cena during Cena's match, before Cena's match with MTC. Cena ain't gonna allow that to slide. He wanted this match. And he's got the match. But careful what you wish for, Cena.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 228 pounds,
Trevor, mad about about Cena eliminating him. No, Cena eliminated Trevor at the Chamber. And then Trevor costing Cena costing Trevor's qualifying match, and then Trevor did the same thing with Cena. But there he is, the 17-time World Champion.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
Has had the best start here in UWF, but tonight he wants revenge. He wants to shut up Trevor once and for all. Cena wanted this match, and he's got it. He's ready to teach Trevor a lesson. But we know one thing about Trevor. He's gonna go all out. A non-stop attack. Cena better be ready. Right here, tonight. Here we go. Trevor versus Cena. The bell is rung. And Cena right now, roll up. Trevor kicking out. Right now, Cena, the veteran, with the upper hand on Trevor. And now Cena waiting for Trevor to get up, and now chain wrestling. And Trevor taking Cena into the ropes. And now Trevor sending Cena into the corner. And now working on that leg. Now what's Trevor doing? Just toying with Cena right now. And Cena moves out the way. Tried to roll up, but not gonna go for the pin fully. A better remove from Cena. And now, what's Trevor thinking? Knees. Just hitting Cena with his knees. And what a suplex. Trevor telling Cena to get up. And now, what a suplex from Trevor. Shoulder tackle from Trevor. And now, Cena getting out of that situation. And a right hand from John Cena. But Trevor with a big boot takes down Cena. And a shot to the back of Cena. And now Trevor toying with Cena at ringside. Now, just picking apart Cena as the referee counts. Now, Cena, I don't know what the hell he was doing. So Trevor tried to push Cena into The announce table. These two need to get back in the ring immediately. And Trevor pushes Cena into the ring. And now, oh, working on the knee of Cena. Now what is Trevor thinking? And now, a clothesline from Trevor. And now, oh, what a move! Busters open Cena. Cover from Trevor. Cena kicks out at 1. And now Trevor was looking for something. He reversed that from Cena. What a senton from Mr. Phillips. And now Trevor hammering away at Cena. Man, Trevor dominated John Cena. This is almost reminiscent of Trevor's match with Austin at the Royal Rumble. Now Cena dragging Trevor out towards the center of the ring. And John Cena, what is he looking for? Nice move from Cena. And now, uh-oh, here it comes. You can't see me. 5 knuckle shuffle. And now, what is John Cena looking for? He's waiting for Trevor to get up. And now, lifts up Trevor. Attitude adjustment. Cover. John Cena with the victory. John Cena finishing off the job and teaching Trevor Phillips a lesson in hustle, loyalty, and respect. Cena never gave up, and he prevails over Trevor Phillips. What a match. Cena with a huge win here at Twisted Chamber. There's the 5 knuckle shuffle. And then Cena gave Trevor what he desperately needed. An attitude adjustment. Because we know Trevor's so unhinged that he definitely needs a real life attitude adjustment.
Here is your winner, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
The never seen 17 picking up a huge win at Twisted Chamber. But up next, we have the women's Twisted Chamber match. Taryn Slade, Zarya, Domino, Catherine, Angelina Sweet, and a 6th woman to be revealed during the entrances. Winner faces the Cube Queen at Casino Bash for the Women's Championship. Who could the 6th woman be? We'll have to find out right. Alright, who's excited for this? Who's coming out first? Who's coming out first? Oh.
The following contest is an Elimination Chamber match. The rules of this match are as follows. 4 participants will be locked away in their respective pods. 2 superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission.
We got Zarya coming out first. Cloud, what is going on? Unfortunately, Sierra lost a match to the Cube Queen, so if the Bad Girls want one more shot at the Women's Championship, Catherine's got to win this match. But here's Zarya, the first one out here, entering the chamber match. Yeah, Sierra came very close, but multiple distractions at ringside from Bowser and Eggman did not cause Sierra to lose. Anyways, who's coming out next? Oh, Lord. The newcomer, Domino.
And her opponents, first from New York, Dawn Mondo.
Domino making a big impact here, qualifying for this chamber match in her first match here in UWF. This is only her 3rd match here. It would be impressive if she can become the #1 contender for the Women's Championship in only her 3rd match. As she will be entering a pod as well. Looks over at Zarya as she enters a pod. A lucky outcome for her. Alright, who's coming up next? Oh boy.
And from Dover, Delaware, Taryn the Blade Wing.
Taryn Slade will be starting in a pod. Surprised that she's here, obviously. She qualified a few episodes ago. And made a big impact here since her return. Yuri, what is going on? Thanks for the emotes. Taryn starting in a pod. Now who else? Now who will be the last person to start in a pod? Who will it be? Be Angelina, it could be Catherine. It could be even the mystery person. Who is it? Who's the last person starting in a pod? No way! That music sounds familiar. It can't be. Is it he? Is she here? No way. There's no way. Oh my God! Singularity's back!
Representing the Alliance from the future Hero!
We fought the Cube Queen, ended Singularity at Cosmic War. But no! The futuristic superhero is back! And she's in the Elimination Chamber. Brr. Brr. Business has just picked up. Welcome back, Singularity. Wow, I guarantee we're all shocked to see her back. We fought Cube Queen into her Cosmic War, but nothing brings down Singularity. And she's back with determination of winning this chamber. That can only mean one thing. Angelina Sweet and Catherine will be starting this match. And where's history, obviously, between those two? And sorry for Angelina Sweet. Her season, it's been alright. She's challenged for the Women's Championship twice this season. Failed both times. But tonight she's looking at a third opportunity if she can win this chamber match. But she's got to start the match to win it. She wants to win this. She's got to win it from the first two in the match. But Angelina, we know how tough she is. One of the most dominant competitors in the LCW women's division. Came over here to UWF. Hasn't been not that dominant as she was over there, but still an amazing athlete. Anyways, Angelina, now we just wait for the last competitor in this match.
Representing the Bad Girls from Providence, Rhode Island, Catherine Jewell.
This is a must-win for Catherine. Sierra lost earlier tonight to the Cube Queen, which means the Bad Girls cannot get a title shot as long as Cube Queen's champion. The only way is if Catherine can win the chamber match, but she's got to do it by starting the match off with Angelina Sweet. So a tall order for Catherine. But she's defied odds before. Can she do it again here tonight at Twisted Chamber? As we are about to get underway, the Women's Twisted Chamber match. Angelina Sweet, Catherine, Zarya, Terrence Slade, Domino, and the returning Singularity, who's headed to Casino Bash. We are underway. And Catherine with the upper hand on Angelina to start this match. Obviously history between these two. Catherine was the women's champion to start the season. Angelina challenged her at her first pay-per-view UWF Gateway. It was an amazing match with Catherine coming out victorious and retaining the title. And now, fast forward here to the end of the season pretty much. Almost end of the season. And these two are going at it again to start the women's Twisted Chamber match. And now Angelina working on the arm of Catherine. And here comes number 3, who will be joining the match now. Who's the first one to come out of a pod? It is Zarya coming out of her pod. And now it seems like Zarya and Angelina are gonna team up on Catherine. Well, was going to. But apparently Angelina does not want any work. Zarya taking down Catherine and go for the cover. Catherine kicks out. Nice move from Angelina. Here comes number 4. Who is it now? Who's joining the match now? It is Terrence Slade coming out of the chamber next. Coming out the pod next. And throws Zarya into the wall. And Terry now working on Zarya, taking her down. And now Angelina taking down Taryn. And what a move from Angelina, sweet. Super kick from Catherine on to Zarya, and Tara gets launched out the ring. Little reversal. Now who is it next? It's probably... Who is it? Domino didn't have too much luck, but hey, she got number... Which means... Number 6, Singularity, is the last woman in the match. No eliminations yet. And Angelina takes down Domino. Uh-oh. Sweet spot to Domino. Cover. And wow! Already eliminated. Domino getting unlucky today. That is very unusual. She's always usually lucky, but today must have been her bad luck day. As Singularity enters the chamber match. The surprise woman in this match. And what a knee shot from Taryn. It's nice to see Singularity back in a UWF ring. Zarya eliminated by Catherine. And now Singh working on Angelina. What a kick from Singularity onto Angelina. Spine buster to Catherine. And now Singh and Catherine going at it. Kick out from Angelina. And now, Singularity throwing Catherine out the ring. And Singh knee shot to Catherine as Taryn's looking for hidden slate to Angelina. Cover. Angelina kicks out. Singularity throws Catherine back into the ring. What's Singh looking for? What is she looking for? Don't do it! Singularity from the top of the pod lands on Catherine. But Catherine kicks out. And now, zero punch to Angelina. Zero punch out of nowhere to Angelina. Angelina eliminated. And now, Singularity with a combo strikes to Taryn. Taryn looked for a powerbomb, but Singularity reverses. Roll up. Taryn. Oh. Roll up again from Singh. And now, Singularity getting out of the ring. Gonna allow Catherine to work on Taryn, but roll up from Singularity onto Catherine. Kick out from Catherine. And now Taryn, take it down, Singularity. And now, zero punch to Catherine. Zero punch to Catherine. Catherine kicks out. And now, Taryn, Singularity's just letting Taryn deal with Catherine, it seems like. What a knee shot. And now Catherine, AA, ready, AA the Taryn, cover, Taryn kicks out. Wait a minute, roll up the Catherine. Catherine kicks out. And now Singularity, kick to the face of Taryn Slade. And now Singularity, going round and round, knee, back to the knee. What a drop kick from Singularity. Cover the Taryn. Kick out from Taryn. Now knees to the head of Taryn Slade. And now, Singularity once again. Reversal on Catherine. And a stun gun. Cover. Catherine kicks out. But another drop kick. Taryn reverses. What a move! Spinebuster to Catherine. But Taryn with a move. Catherine kicks out. Now Taryn looking to finish Catherine off, it seems like. And now, looking to finish this off. What a move from Terrence Slade. Cover. Catherine eliminated. That will end the Bad Girls' chances for a men's title shot at Casino Bash, which means they gotta wait until there's a new champion. But right now, Zero Punch, the Terror, is that it? Cover. 3, Singularity is headed to Casino Bash. Singularity returns and wins the Women's Chamber match. And now, Singularity is headed to Casino Bash to take on the woman who put her out in the first place. Her arch nemesis, the Cube Queen. There might now be a chance for the women's division of UWF to finally be saved. What a match. Cube Queen's probably very mad that she's got to deal with Singularity again at Casino Bash, the only woman who can possibly defeat her. But your winner of the Women's Twisted Chamber match, Singularity. But Taryn almost had it. But Singularity's too much. But up next, the Viper Randy Orton is calling out Dr. Coyle once again. Orton tried to call out Coyle last episode, but the doctor didn't show up. So Orton's trying again here tonight at the PLE. Well, Orton's in the ring. He's got a mic. Uh-oh. I guess it's Coyle show. There she is! From behind! Coyle attacking Orton. She did not show up last episode, but she is just sneak attacking Randy from behind before Orton can even call her out. And now the doctor is a member. Coyle, she is tormenting Orton's life throughout the season ever since Coyle showed up at UWF Aftershock. She beat him at Inferno Summer at the Bash at the North Pole and cost the Coyle the Hardcore Championship. And then Randy got even more revenge on the Doctor by beating her in a last person standing match at the Royal Rumble. But it seems like Coyle is not done tormenting Orton's life. And Randy wants to end this. Wants to end this so that she can stop tormenting her life. But it seems like Coyle just wants to continue making Randy's life a living hell. And now Coyle waiting for the Viper to get up, eat defeat. Coyle's obliterating Orton. But Randy trying to fight back. But Coyle with a submission hold now. And now the Viper with the upper hand now in this brawl. Power slam. And now, Coyle's back up. Orton moves out the way. And now what's Coyle thinking? Oh, a punch to the face of Randy. Man, what a brawl, all-out brawl this is. We need security out here right now. And now Randy, here it comes. Draping Coyle. Vintage. Randy Orton draping DDT. And now Orton go for some. He could have put it away with an RKO, I think. But he ain't ready for it. But Coyle with a submission of her own now. And now the Viper's ready. Oh, no. Coyle reversed. Coyle was ready for KO. And now, this is not good. Oh no, lifting up Randy. Shocking doom. And now Coyle ain't done yet. There's a dropping Randy. Now, perhaps looking for another shocking doom. Randy getting out of it. Cheap shot from Orton. He needs to get sadistic. He's ready to strike this time. RKO. We need security out here, right now. And here they are. Security out here, as well as the GM. The GM said, enough. Coyle, you've been tormenting Randy's life. And I'm about done with it. This needs to end. And it will end at Casino Bash. And it will be inside Hell in a Cell. What the hell? Randy Orton, Dr. Coyle one more time at Casino Bash in a Hell in a Cell match. This will definitely end things. That is gonna be crazy. We've won one Hell in a Cell match so far, and now the second one is imminent at Casino Bash. So that's very exciting. Orton versus Coyle, Hell in a Cell at Casino Bash. But up next, it's the Hardcore Championship, as the champion Torres takes on the former two-time Hardcore Champion, Chaos.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the...
See, look, that's why I didn't want to try and frost this match a Hell in a Cell, because I had plans for Orton and Coyle to be Hell in a Cell. A cold feeling in the air because of that door right there. The door of madness has been opened here at UWF Twisted Chamber. And we know that means the arrival of one man. One monster, you should say. Formerly Robert Zodiac, but now known as Chaos. The former two-time Hardcore Champion. Looking tonight to become a three-time Hardcore Champion. He never got his rematch after he lost the Hardcore Championship to Dr. Coyle. So now that Torres is the champion, Chaos decides to finally use his rematch for the Hardcore Championship. And he gets a shot here tonight. But it's been a rough few episodes. Got absolutely destroyed by Hugh Jackman. Like, Jackman obliterated him in like 1 minute. It was like Wolverine destroying a bunch of bad guys in X-Men. That's how much Jackman... Chaos wants to forget about that match and focus on the Hardcore Championship and Zachary Tornado Torres. To forget that 1 minute squash match ever happened. And here's the Hardcore Champion, Zachary Tornado Torres. Ready to defend the title for the third time in this title reign. So far, he's defended against Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and then against Big Buddy Dillon at the Royal Rumble. And now he defends against the former two-time hardcore champion, Chaos. This will definitely be Torres' toughest challenge of his title reign, but Torres has fought a bunch of tough opponents throughout his season here in UWF, and he's ready to take on will not give up. He's ready. Anyways, introduction.
Introducing the challenger from Camden, New Jersey, weighing in at 215 pounds, Robert Z. And his opponent from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 163 pounds, the Universal Wrestling and Hardcore Champion, the
That is what is on the line right here, folks. The UWF Hardcore Champion obviously being defended on the hardcore rules here. Here we go. Torres versus Chaos. Hardcore Championship on the line. Let's get it on. Here we go. And Torres at the gate. Tornado Torres, the former hardcore champion right now. Amber Frost, your new two-time international champion, defeat here tonight. What a top rope move from Chaos. And now Torres getting back into the ring. Submission hold, but Chaos gets out of it. And what a knee from Chaos. Cover to become a three-time hardcore champion, and Torres kicks out. And now Chaos sitting Tornado Torres in the corner, and now what a roundhouse from Chaos. And now, oh, what a move from Chaos. Cover. Torres kicks out. Chaos is full of vengeance here tonight. He wants that hardcore championship back around his waist. And he's gonna do nothing. He's gonna stop at nothing to get it back. And now, grab a kendo stick, but that was a big mistake, and now Torres takes control of the match. coffin drop. While Chaos was standing, and now Torres once again with another submission hold. And Chaos getting out of it. And now Chaos trying to go for a shot, but Torres, wait a minute. Yeah. Cover to retain. Chaos kicks out. Chaos reverses. And now, little back and forth snapper knocker action. In mind games, it looks like with Torres. Oh, Torres was ready for that side, but now he wants Chaos to fire back. These two going back and forth right now. And now, hammering away at each other. This is an all-out war. Wait a minute. Chaos. ZDT cover. Chaos becomes a 3-time hardcore champion. Chaos reigns supreme for the 3rd time. He has reached the mountaintop of the hardcore division yet again. What a match. Torres fought hard. Was just too much for Tornado. Now a 3-time hardcore champion. Our 2nd title change of the night.
Here is your winner, and new, the Universal Wrestling
What a match.
Champion, Robert Z.
Chaos regains the hardcore championship. But up next, folks, is the UWF set to take on the Terror Twins for the titles. Will Phoenix Corporation become 2-time tag team champions, or will Priest and Ripley retain the titles? And here come the challengers. JR Phoenix, Caden Phoenix, the Phoenix Corporation, accompanied by Davey. Phoenix Corporation looking to regain the tag team titles. They won the titles at Inferno Summer, and lost them to Bowser and Eggman at Bad Blood, and never got the title rematch. So they politely asked Priest and Ripley for a title match here tonight at Twisted Chamber. which Priest and Ripley accepted. And then we had a few one-on-one matches between Priest and both members of Phoenix Corp. Priest managed to beat Kane in one-on-one, but Priest managed to beat Kane in one-on-one, but JR getting the better of Priest in their one-on-one match. Defeating them again. Division. Rhea Corporation.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Universal Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 590 pounds, J.R. and the Monster KP. And their opponents, the team of Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley.
That is what is on the line. The Tag Team Championships. I should clarify, if Priest and Ripley do not retain, they do not get a rematch because the GM specifically said one shot at Tag Team Champions. But who knows, he might eventually change his mind and allow Priest and Ripley to eventually challenge for the titles again if they do lose. Hell, they might even make them intergender tag titles. But and if that's so, then it's probably gonna be option to either have a normal tag team or intergender tag team. Well, that's the GM's decision to make, obviously. So we'll probably eventually hear from the GM when that. Phoenix Corporation really want these tag titles back. They know that they screwed up in that handicap match. Here against the Terror Twins. So far it's working out so far for Kaden and JR. Ringside cheering on the Phoenix Corporation. And now, oh, clap, and once again just clapping in front of the face of Kaden Phoenix. But tagging is Rhea Ripley into this tag title match. And Kaden just taking out Rhea with a right. And now, what a power bomb! And Kaden pulling his muscle out. Tagging is JR Phoenix. And a assisted double power bomb. And now, springboard kick from JR. Phoenix Corporation right now with the upper hand. Tagging is Kaden. And now what are they thinking? Jesus Christ. Phoenix Corp. Seems like, Priest and Ripley have to be wore out. A little wore out. Handicap match last episode, so maybe that was all part of Phoenix Corp's plans. Win or lose that handicap match, they've weakened their opponents a little. Right now, Rhea Ripley taking shots to the back of Kaden. And now she's talking trash. Drop kick to the back of Kaden. Seems like Rhea's fired up. And uh-oh! Look out! Riptide! But that is so close to JR that he's just gonna step out and break it up. Damian Priest back into this match. And he slips out the ringside to fight Kaden. Super kick. Into the barricade. And now combinations of strikes from Damian Priest. And rolling into the ring. And what a knockout blow from Caden. Uh-oh. Caden with a super. And now, knee shot. Man, Priest is getting torn apart right now by Phoenix Corporation. And a tag in. What is... Jesus, JR using his body like it's a wall. And now, seems like Territory trying to get something going. I don't know what Priest was looking for, a corner, maybe an assisted move from Rhea Ripley, but cover to win the tag titles for the second time. Priest kicks out. And now JR sending Priest into the corner. And now about to launch Caden like a bullet. Priest with a clothesline to Caden Phoenix. Rhea Ripley back into this match. Leg drop from Ripley. And now, hammering away. Another leg drop. And once again, just a few leg drops from Ripley, and she's tagging out. Damian back into the match. Priest was looking for an elbow drop, but seems like only leg drops left with Caden. And now, uh-oh. Caden Phoenix! But Ripley breaks it up. Priest rolling out to ringside. And now Caden taking some shots at Rhea Ripley and knocks her out. This is Phoenix Corporation's chance. Here it comes. Oh, well, there's cover. 1, 2, Priest kicks out. Damian Priest kicking out. And now JR. Roundhouse, springboard roundhouse. Caden tag, Rhea tagged. Rhea Ripley takes down Caden. Cover. Oh, a knee shot from Rhea Ripley. Tag in JR Phoenix back into the match. Springboard moonsault, but moves out the way. German from Rhea Ripley. And now, sending JR to the corner. Tag in is Damian Priest. Back elbow. Priest putting those straps down. He means business. Now Priest running to ringside to fight JR. And now these two fighting at ringside. JR right now with the upper hand on Damien. Referee counting 7. JR needs to get Priest back into the ring. Wait a minute. What is JR thinking? 9. And 10. Phoenix Corporation win by countout. But because it's a countout, the Terror Twins retain the titles. What was JR thinking? This was the rematch for the tag titles, and they win by countout. Well, the GM's got to think of something, because this is definitely not over. Countout does nothing.
Here are your winners,
But there you go. Phoenix Corporation win, but it is by countout. So Terror Twins retain. GM's got to figure something. But up next is a semi-main event. The men's Twisted Chamber match. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Omega Outlaw, Monarch. Winner faces a world champion, whoever wins the main event, at Casino Bash. Here. Well, here we go. The men's chamber match. And out first is the Omega Outlaw. Omega Outlaw Brody knows what it takes to win an Elimination Chamber match. That belt around his waist, the Battle of the Brands Championship belt. He won that belt in an Elimination Chamber match. So he knows what it takes to win this match. The question is, can he do it again? Can he win this chamber match and book himself a world title shot at Casino Bash?
220 pounds, the Action Champion, the Omega Outlaw
Cody knows what it takes to win this type of match. Can he do it again?
And his opponents, first from the pits of hell, weighing in at 280 pounds, a Demon King!
And here's the favorite to win this match. King Void Monarch. Lost his world title shot against the Emperor at the Royal Rumble, but he opportunity, and if he wants another shot at the Emperor, he's got to win the Twisted Chamber match. And luckily for Monarch, he's starting in a pod, so that means bad news for everyone else who comes out before he does.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, the first person to ever pin the Emperor here in UWF. He, of course, showed up at Cosmic War, pinned the Emperor in that Survivor Series style elimination. And now, tonight, he wants to book himself a match with the man he pinned at Cosmic War. But he's got to win the elimination, the Twisted Chamber match here tonight. And he's got some tough competitors. Two rivals, obviously, two former rivals. And then one big threat in form of Monarch. The OTC Roman Reigns once in the sky. acknowledge him. Roman, obviously, he came very close to winning the Royal Rumble match, but was the runner-up, last eliminated by CM Punk, who Punk will be getting his title shot after this match in our main event against the Emperor in an ambulance match. But Roman, he wants another chance to get a title shot with the Emperor. And he can do that if he can win the Twisted Chamber match. But that means that only leaves. So Roman will enter the last pod, which means us starting two is Brock Lesnar and Mike the Champ.
And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 220 pounds, Mike the Champ.
What a hell of a season Mike the Champ had. Had that long feud with Batista, which culminated at Bad Blood inside Hell in a Cell. And now Mike the Champ enters a similar environment in the form of the Elimination Chamber here at Twisted Chamber, this Twisted Chamber match. Mike has had 2 matches with the Emperor, one for the title at UWF Frontier. And he wants another shot at the World Champ. He's got to win from number 1. But unfortunately, he's starting with one of the most dangerous competitors in sports entertainment. To kick off the men's Twisted Chamber match. Mike the Champ, you better be ready, because here comes the pain.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, he was not in the Royal Rumble match, but he qualified for this chamber match by absolutely obliterating Randy Orton. With a little assistance from Dr. Coyle, since she decided to distract Orton during that match. But still, Lesnar destroyed the Viper, and now he's in this chamber match. And he started from number 2 with Mike the Champ. So, good that he started the match for everyone else. But he might go all the way. He probably has a great opportunity to go all the way. So here we go. The men's Twisted Chamber match. Here we go. And Lesnar right now with the reversal on. Mike the Champ and Lesnar right out the gate with MTC. Now Mike, was he faking? MTC right now has the upper hand on Lesnar. We know Mike is very skilled at dealing with tough competitors like Lesnar. Like hell, as we just mentioned, Mike spent most of the season feuding with Batista. So hopefully... more and put them to good use here, fighting the Beast. Because face it, here comes Roman. The tribal chief has entered the match. And now Reigns, DDT the Mike the Champ. And now, oh Lord, things are about to get out of hand with Lesnar and Roman in the ring right now. But it seems like Roman and Lesnar, put the differences aside right now, but we know that ain't gonna go wrong. Here we Lesnar Reigns suplex to Roman. And now who enters the match next? Who shall enter? Outlaw Brody entering the match. Hold on. Sorry for the pause, guys. Something was happening. Anyways, Roman T-City. Oh my! Cover! And Brody kicking out. And Brody right now fighting Mike Champ. And now, Brody. And now, Monarch enters the match. The fake. And now, Monarch targeting West. Brody they're trying to Monarch, but he is too much for any of them to handle, it seems like. This is why Monarch's the favorite here. And what a suplex to Brody. Cover from Lesnar. Roman getting fired up. Brody kick out. And here comes Cody. Cody Rhodes now fighting Roman right now. The American Nightmare entering the match. Busting Roman wide open. And it seems like some sort of submission move on Lesnar. And Mike the Champ now fighting. Oh, Outlaw's trail to Monarch. Uranagi to Cody. And now Monarch with combinations of strikes takes down Roman. Roman reverses. And now was looking for a clothesline to Monarch as Cody Rhodes fights Brock Lesnar right now. And now, Cody's in danger. F5 to Cody. Cover. Cody kicking out at 1. Cody kicking out at 1. And now Omega Outlaw attacking Cody Rhodes right now. What a roundhouse. And now, Hell's Wrath to Roman, and Brock took Mike the Champ to Suplex City. And a Kimura to Mike the Champ. Is Mike about to tap out? Spear to Monarch. Omega Outlaw reverses. Cody reverses. Now German to Mike the Champ. Cover. Monarch kicks out. What a suplex to Lesnar. What is Roman thinking? What is Roman Reigns thinking? Don't do it, Roman with a splash to Monarch from the top of the pod. Brody making to reverse the pedigree. Cody moves out the way. The Omega Outlaw crashes and burns. And now, Crossroads to the Omega Outlaw. Cover. Brody kicks out. And a reversal from the Omega Outlaw on the American Nightmare. But Brody's busted open. The Omega Outlaw is bleeding. Uh-oh. Reversal from Cody Rhodes. And now, what is Cody thinking? Wait a minute! Mike the Champ eliminated Monarch and crashed into the pod. Cody Rhodes spearing Omega Outlaw into the pod. But the favorite, Void Monarch, is eliminated first. His night is over. Cover. Brody must be out. There goes the Omega Outlaw. Roman was looking for a spear. But an F5 to Mike the Champ. Mike the Champ eliminated. What down to Cody, Roman, and Brock. Roman kicks out. And now, Lesnar beating the holy hell out of Roman. And now, what's Lesnar looking for? Oh, Brock lock to Roman. Oh, what a move from Cody. Lesnar kicks out. And now Cody picking up Roman. Wait a minute. Crossroads. Roman eliminated. But Brock. And now it's down to Brock and Cody. It's down to Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes. Lesnar kicking out. Lesnar reverses. Looking for Kimura on Cody. Lesnar was looking for a Kimura lock on Cody Rhodes. Moonsault. Lesnar kicks out. Now Cody Rhodes with series of strikes to Lesnar. Bionic elbow. Now, wait a minute. Pedigree. Bulldog. Cody. This might be it. Crossroads to Lesnar. Cover. Cody Rhodes is headed to Casino Bash. What a chamber match that was. The American Nightmare prevails in this chamber match. Cody fought Lesnar. He was so close from winning from number 2. But the American Nightmare shuts that down. And now Cody Rhodes is the new number 1 contender for the UWF World Champion. And he'll face the winner of our main event that's up next. So buckle up. Because up next is our World Championship main event. Our main event. We are about to find out who is going to win the UWF World Championship or be sent to the hospital. As once again, CM Punk challenges the Emperor for the UWF World Championship.
The following contest is an ambulance match and is for the Universal Wrestling World Championship.
Here comes the Royal Rumble winner, CM Punk. What a wild ride he's had in the last few weeks. He originally challenged the Emperor in a UWF World Championship match at the Bash at the North Pole. Lost that. Then he enters the Royal Rumble match and wins it. Booking him a shot here tonight Then he gets knocked out by the Emperor backstage in the parking lot. Then comes back and brawls with the Emperor again, but this time in the ring. Emperor knocks out Punk, but Punk was not done yet. Punk said if the Emperor wants to end his career so bad, he's got to put him in an ambulance. And that's why tonight's World Championship match is an ambulance match. Whoever throws the opponent into the ambulance and closes the doors is the world champion. And there he is, the UWF World Champion, the Emperor. Pinned only twice in tag team action, once by Void Monarch. That was the second time we got pinned. But then the person that pinned him the first time at Cosmic War, the new #1 contender for that title right there, the man who will be awaiting the winner of this match at Casino Bash, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. But the Emperor does not need to worry about getting pinned or submitted tonight. He needs to be worried about getting thrown into the back of an ambulance. Because if he gets thrown in that ambulance and those doors close, his title reign is over. And he's been champion since the start of the season. That's how dominant he's been. So, he needs to be careful. But hopefully, for the love of God, he does get thrown into that ambulance and Punk becomes the world champion. But here we go, main event time here at Twisted Chamber.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And his opponent from out of this world, weighing in at 322 pounds, the Universal Wrestling World Champion, the
Here we go. World title on the line. Who will be the world champion by the end of this match? And who will be sent to the hospital? We are about to find out. Here comes the hearse. I'm at the ambulance. My bad.
There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
Let it begin. UWF World Title. CM Punk, the Emperor. Ambulance match. Here we go. And typical fashion, the Emperor started this match early, right out the gate. He wants to pick apart Punk. He wants to send him to the hospital with his career ended. But we know Punk, he's gonna fight hard. But right now, the Emperor, he is just, right now, punishing the Second City Saint. And now, what a suplex from the Emperor. Yeah, this crowd booing. They do not like it. The Emperor's been unstoppable this season. And now, oh, what a shot from Punk onto the Emperor. Emperor wants more. Oh, what a slap. What a right hand. Oh, Emperor with a slap of his own. Punk reverses. Another slap. And now, these two, we are they're hammering each other right now. And Punk with the upper hand on the world champion, sending him out towards the ambulance. Punk's got the Emperor right where he wants him. And whacking him with that kendo stick. But the Emperor retrieves that kendo stick out of Punk's hand. And it's now the Emperor whacking Punk with that kendo stick. And now the Emperor tearing apart CM Punk right now. And the doors are opening. The ambulance is open. It seems like the Emperor's ready to throw Punk into that ambulance and take him away to the hospital. But seems like the Emperor ain't done with the punishment just yet. Punk moves out the way. Punk tried something but missed, and in the ambulance goes CM Punk. Now the Emperor tried to use his strength to close the door, but Punk trying not to allow that to happen, and Punk gets out of it. And now, Punk working on the robotic leg of the Emperor. Now what is Punk thinking? Looking for a crossbody, but misses. And the Emperor, very wise, he closes the ambulance door, looking for a choke slam, but misses. And the card device locked in. This is agonizing for the Emperor, but he's getting out of it. Into the ambulance door goes CM Punk. Punk trying to fight back, but the Emperor is just too much. And now the baseball bat. And now the Emperor is just hammering away at Punk. But Punk moves out the way. But Punk kicks you. Oh, what a roundhouse by CM Punk. Now taking the Emperor at ringside. And now Punk. What's he looking for? Another weapon. The sledgehammer. Perfect. Oh, frozen right at the Emperor's face. And now, the Emperor, uh-oh. Lifting up Punk. Emperor's fall. And now, the Emperor using the sledgehammer for his own. But Punk moving out the way. Swinging neckbreaker from the second C. So he ain't gonna allow that to happen. And pushing the Emperor into the barricade. And another Anaconda Vice locked in on the Emperor. But the Emperor getting out once again. And now, oh, what a move from the world champion. And now, the Emperor get back into the ring. He's heading towards the ambulance door. And he whacks Punk with that baseball bat. Closing the doors again. Punk was looking for... Uh-oh! GTS to the Emperor! GTS! Punk needs more if he wants to beat the Emperor. And now, CM Punk opening those doors. Was looking for a roundhouse on the Emperor. But no, that does not happen. Punk was looking for a suicidal dive. But no, fails. And now the Emperor getting back into the ring, it looks like. And now, uh-oh, here we go again. The Emperor has Punk up. Emperor's fall. And now, the Emperor took his sweet time trying to get Punk into that ambulance. But wait a minute. Might be the Emperor that's getting into the ambulance. But wait a minute. Reversal from the Emperor. Punk's in the ambulance. There's one door. Punk gets out. Uh-oh. This is not good for CM Punk. F10. And now thrown back into the ambulance is CM Punk. Go ahead and just finish this, Emperor. And just like that, the Emperor retains again. CM Punk fought very hard tonight. Harder than he did at the Bash at the North Pole. But in the end, the Emperor kept his word. And CM Punk was heading to the hospital while the Emperor reigned supreme as champion once again. What a match, folks. What a PLE. Twisted Chamber. We now know a few matches set for our final PLE of the season. We obviously know about Randy Orton versus Dr. Coyle inside Hell in a Cell. And we now know our two big world title matches. Singularity versus the Cube Queen for the Women's Championship. And now after this ambulance match, it is official. UWF World Championship. The Emperor versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Both of those matches are going to be great. But once again, still your UWF World Champion, the Emperor, retaining in an ambulance match. Thank y'all so much for watching. This was Twisted Chamber, our second to last pay-per-view of the season. For the folks watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see y'all next time. Signing.